Next, let's charge ahead in more Be Cool, Scooby-Doo on Boomerang.
New The Tom and Jerry Show. It's more than cat and mouse. It's the man in the suit, the lady in the dress, Toffee and the owner of the house. This little dog Tyke and the big dog Spike, the cook and the farmer too. This boy and his dog, the cheerleading cat, the monkey and this kangaroo. Join them for a turtly awesome time.
I do the jokes around here, kid.
And don't forget that guy in new episodes of The Tom and Jerry Show. Today at 4 on Boomerang. It's time for Bug's Pet of the Week. Meet Zachary's pet dog, Milo. Milo is an adorable puppy who likes chasing his tail just as much as chasing his ball. Now it's your chance to make your pet a star. Send in a video to boomerangtv.co.uk pets.
And make your pet famous.
Later, stay tuned because he's causing chaos in Taffy on Boomerang. Now it's time to laugh with this rascally raccoon in Taffy. Then get ready to power up in Kingdom Force, coming up next on Boomerang. Next, he's causing even more trouble for Bentley in Taffy, right here on Boomerang. Get ready for an action-packed adventure in Kingdom Force, coming up later on Boomerang. Power up and jump into action in Kingdom Force, coming up next on Boomerang. Now it's time to join these heroes in Kingdom Force. Then see what trouble he's causing this time in Mr. Bean the Animated Series, next on Boomerang. Stick around, the mission isn't over yet in more Kingdom Force, coming up next on Boomerang.
New Kingdom Force on Boomerang. When the world needs a superhero, one's just never enough. Calling 5 awesome animal heroes, and not one problem they can't fix. In their super cool vehicles, or as one giant robot. They are the Kingdom Force. Catch them in action-packed new episodes, today at 6:30 on Boomerang.
Later, what silly antics is he up to in Mr. Bean the Animated Series on Boomerang? It's time to have fun with all new Kingdom Force splash art. Draw or colour scenes with Luca and the rest of the team. Go to boomerangtv.co.uk portrait to make yours. Next, sit back and enjoy Mr. Bean the Animated Series on Boomerang.
This month, Tom and Jerry are taking over the Boomerang website. There are loads of games to be played and countless hours of fun. Like this great game, Paper Racers. The awesome Cheese Swipe. And many other games to choose from. Play for free on your computer, tablet, or on the go. So, what are you waiting for? Go to boomerangtv.co.uk Tom and Jerry and have fun.
Now, join him for some laughs in Mr. Bean the Animated Series. Next, the Mystery Gang are working together to solve clues in Scooby-Doo and Guess Who on Boomerang. Later, what mischief is happening in new The Tom and Jerry Show on Boomerang. Now it's time for an all-new The Tom and Jerry Show. Then get ready for Mr. Bean the Animated Series, coming up next on Boomerang. Stay tuned, the gang are uncovering secrets in Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, later on Boomerang. They're solving mysteries in Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, coming up next on Boomerang. Now join the mystery gang and a celebrity guest in Scooby-Doo and Guess Who. Then they're taking on Bootsy Calico in The Boss Baby Back in Business, next on Boomerang. It's time for the Boss Baby Back in Business, coming up next on Boomerang. Now join Ted and Timmy in the Boss Baby Back in Business. Then get ready for a hilarious adventure with Mr. Bean the Animated Series, next on Boomerang. Now it's time to laugh with Mr. Bean the Animated Series. Then meet this all-new superhero team in Kingdom Force, coming up next on Boomerang. Now it's time for an all-new mission in Kingdom Force. Then stick around and join the mystery gang in Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, coming up next on Boomerang.